That's right. You mentioned a couple of them there. You also had an incident where one of the Taliban heads of a Taliban NGO was targeted in an explosion, a roadside explosion. He survived, but two of his bodyguards were killed. You had an attack carried out by ISIL in Afghanistan on a Taliban police station, we understand from our sources, with casualties on both sides. Difficult to confirm exactly the numbers at the moment, but we do understand, we do know that there has been a long-standing conflict going on with ISIL. Nangarhar province, Jalalabad is its capital, is believed to be sort of the main area where ISIL in Afghanistan has its presence, has its headquarters, if you will. But it's very different here in the sense that it's not like the group has a lot of geographical hold. It is more of a different threat, and you do have the Taliban that have upped, their missions against the group, not just in the east of the country, in Jalalabad, also here in Kabul, because you've had a spate of attacks over the last couple of weeks, and the Taliban does maintain that it's not a huge threat, but it is something that they're taking seriously.
But still, Steph, it casts doubt on the capacity of the Taliban to actually maintain security and order in the country, surely.
Well, this is exactly what they're doing. Experts will tell you that the amount of manpower that ISIL has here isn't huge, probably topping around 2,000 people. It doesn't hold large areas of geography. What it's doing is launching unpredictable attacks. We've seen them now, yes, in the east. They moved north to Kunduz, a mosque there, Shia mosque during Friday prayers, south at the heartland of Taliban, seat of power, if you will, in Kandahar province. The Friday before last, you had attacks also here in Kabul, in the capital. So you have a warfare, if you will, a message by ISIS trying to destabilize the Taliban as it moves from an insurgency to trying to govern this country in a very difficult time. Nastasia, I have to tell you, the fact that the international community is withholding billions of dollars of aid means that salaries haven't been paid in months. People don't have money to pay they don't have money to feed themselves, and that's not an exaggeration. And this does create a very dangerous environment for recruitment, for people to be, try to defect from the Taliban. So this is a concern here, and I think, it is a threat going forward, particularly things that the Taliban has to rely on intelligence to have to, prevent. So this is something that is ongoing now, but certainly I think ISIL making it very clear that even though the Taliban always played the security card, that they could maintain security in this country, they've done that to some extent when it comes to kidnappings, and crime is down. But the attacks that ISIL have certainly escalated on the Taliban in the last couple of weeks.